one night to dream 75 years of time, or any length of time, power, and you would, naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes.
Real morning, traders. Let's go. The first day with the Surge Bot updates. Man, oh man. Appreciate being here with you guys today on this beautiful Tuesday. Although I should say it's not a very beautiful start to the day. I gotta say that. First things first. Boy, I think everybody's worried about the inflation data that came out last night. Oh my, or this morning, I guess we should say, very early. Oh my gosh, guys. So it came in higher than expected. Now, the consensus was like 2.9%. The thing that I saw was the core inflation rate was actually higher by 0.2%, which was pretty big. And then, of course, just the actual CPI reading itself was a little bit high. But whenever I'm looking at the inflation reading right now, what do I think about? I think about rate cuts, right? We immediately start thinking rate cuts, pausing of the interest rates, etc. Look at this. They're actually pricing in a pause in May right now. A pause in May is being priced in at a 60% clip. Wow. Wow, that is huge right there, guys. They're now pricing in a pause for May. It keeps flip-flopping on these percentages, so don't get too crazy with it, but wow, guys, just refresh it. I cannot believe that earlier this morning, it was actually not like this. It was actually being priced in for a cut still in May. So for the market to flip-flop this much towards a pause in May, it's almost like this uptrend that we've been going in lately is a little bit false, because a lot of this uptrend has been attributed to that Fed rate cut coming soon. And the market's been pricing in, hey, we're going to have those cuts soon. And now that the market's kind of thinking, hey, we're not going to have those cuts now. Now this is where I think it starts to get a little bit more scary for the overall market, because without these cuts coming in, that's obviously, the more that this gets pushed back, the more that this is going to scare the market. And we can watch VIX, and we can maybe expect people to be looking for some good volatility. Let's see that daily chart. I mean, VIX is exploding again, 1468. Running up to almost 15. Powell kept saying that, the war isn't done yet. We might not be cutting so quick. And what did people say? What were people saying? People were saying, nope. Powell, you're lying like you've lied before. We know better. That's what a lot of people thought. That's what a lot of people thought. But of course, they are data dependent, though, so we'll need to see what they're looking like. But at least from the last reading, the year-over-year rate fell a little bit. Like, if we go to the actual inflation chart, at least it popped back down to 3.1%. I mean, I'll take that, at least. At least, right? The one slight positive on the morning. But yeah, that's the main thing that has the market down there today. Big drop down to 494. Starting to actually base off of that as a bit of support here. The past few days, I've been actually eyeing up support around 494.20, so glad that we're kind of bouncing. Oh, gosh. Come on, Amazon. What you got here? Market just opened, guys, so be a little bit wary of that. Now, let's talk a little bit about SurgeBot. Justin said he's hyped. Let's go. Hell yeah, guys. Those updates were a long time coming. I think you will love them. Just wait. I'll say this, though. For the first couple days, don't be afraid to just, to take it slow. Maybe watch the SurgeBot. See what's going to happen with it. Look at a few plays it calls out today. Follow them. Maybe even try to paper trade it a couple times if you really want to. But, for the first couple days, it's not a bad idea to take it slow. Man, what a rough move. Come on, Boeing. Bouncing off 206.50 here this morning. Got to bring up the watch list for you guys. It's not very positive, I'll say that. The only thing up today is really Coca-Cola. And that's because they had earnings and they were all right. We all know how slow of a mover Coke is. Oh, boy. Woo! Man, that's pretty rough there. Zom and BMP going to do good for me so far. When you say Zom, Ant, do you mean XOM or do you literally mean ZOM? Because it's not ZOM. It's XOM. But you're not the only one to do that, Ant. I'm just really curious which one you actually mean. So BMP. What is this one? BMP. Oh, wow. It's... What the hell is BMP? Is this a real stock? Definitely a foreign stock on that one. Maybe... What was the one yesterday? BMR? Is that what you meant? BMR. Oh, the big money play. I see. Let me scroll back a little bit on that one. I have BZ. Man, I don't see a BMP. Why is my UVXY contract not filling? Mike said it might be moving up too quickly. Or, you know, you got a limit or something set and it's just not in the right side of maybe the spread on said option. That might be it. All right, guys, I'm going to do a poll here. We're going to go with... Oh my gosh, let me click. You fucking thing. My computer has been terrible lately, guys. I don't even know if it's my computer. Maybe just the mouse, but... Ooh. Go check out Surgy Surge, guys. Got the surge coming in. Got Apple falling off. I kind of like this one for more of the pull and go strategy. Maybe make it break a nice... lower level first, but looks pretty fire. All right, vote up in this poll. I think you guys will like this one. It's will the Federal Reserve cut or pause rates in May? Just vote it up. I think you guys will find that one pretty interesting. Come on, Apple, let's go. Get a nice drop down coming. All right, we're just about there, Apple. About to make a new low of day. We go over to the SPY. Also kind of falling off. 494 even. Decent support down there. Hopefully we can see a couple bounces. I'm voting for a pause in May. I think it'll be a pause more than a cut, but we'll see. Let's see if the number flip-flopped a little bit more. Wow, guys, that's pretty rough. Big drop-offs today. I hope that people weren't holding way too many calls here. I know the perma bulls are probably upset today. Just remember to always be adaptable. A lot of times people think that I'm a bear, I think, because I have no real bias. I just flip-flop towards whichever direction I actually feel like it's going to go. I don't just pick one side. So, don't ever go out there thinking Tom's a bear, you know? Sure, I love it when the market drops because it creates some great short-term opportunities for options. But we all know the market's bullish long-term. Hell yeah, everyone knows that. Tom goes both ways. Oh, Sean. Oh, that's Sean, I like that one. All right. Kind of makes me happy there. I'm flip-flopping, hell yeah. So does the market, David said. Yeah, for real. What's up, Jerry? Good morning. Looking for the DraftKings to pop later this week? Hell yeah, man. DraftKings reports on Thursday. Here's the list if you guys want to check it out. Man. Pretty cool earnings week, though. A lot of big growth stocks mixed in. If you want anything, or if you want to keep this for yourself, feel free to screenshot it, like I said. Oh, no. Let's go back over to the watch list. Yeah, I'm a short-term flippy flopper. We'll just say. Short-term, but long-term, usually pretty convicted on my plays for a single direction. Try not to do too many like long-term puts. Usually if I see anything with long-term puts, I just with long-term puts, I just look at UVXY and maybe VXX or just VIX contracts or something, you know? VIX futures, I think it's VX, can't remember. Depends on which broker you're on, I guess, but... Gosh, Discord is really messing up for me here today. What's up, Sneaks? What is up? Hey, one thing that I had to do, and I had to wait for a few people to get in here today before I did this, but guys, there's a new video out, how to use the Surge bot. Watch this before using the Surge, okay? I'm going to post it up in the chat. Chris, go check out Announcements channel. There's been a lot of updates. We've been talking about these updates for a while now. Go check out the other channels that we have to offer. Make sure you're watching that video that I sent in the chat, guys. Look, it tells us how many people watch these videos. So far, there's only been 43 views on the SurgeBot video, guys. You guys need to check this out before you trade SurgeBot. Seriously. Seriously, check it out. Let's see. There we go. Sean watched it twice, and for sure I'm watching it today. Let's go, Sean. That's awesome. Glad you guys checked it out. Man, Palantir jumping up to like 24.40. Pretty big spot overhead. SurgeBot with the GS call. DraftKings today coming back down quite a bit. We go to our watch list here. Uh-oh. Just so much deep into the red. ARM is down 11%. Seems like everyone forgot about them today since they quit running up, right? All right, Square, come on, down 4.5% today, man. These growth stocks are pulling back so hard. Even like Rivian, the EV growth stocks are rough too. Man, everything is just taking a hit today. Everything. Disney's one of the best stocks holding up. Who would have thought? It's actually almost green now on the day. It has weak correlation to SPY over the past year too, which is good. Makes me hopeful for today. Looks like Apple has the chains out. They're gonna pull us out of the mud. Hell yeah, Sneaks. They're like the Ford F-350 of the market here. Let's hope that they can drop a gear and disappear in the mud. Nvidia dip was solid, David said. Yeah, Nvidia's trying to come back a little bit. Nvidia's coming back. Yeah, you're right. That dip was nice. It dipped under 700, got all the way down to 696 almost, and then now we're above 700, up to 715. Now, I know this is a big stock. It moves quite a bit, but, I mean, pretty crazy. Oh, the Discord has me laughing right now. Tilray's dying off the 181. Ah, man. It is a brutal day out there. Let's go back to Apple real quick. All right, big support at 184.20. I had that level on my chart. Just so happened to bounce right there. Man. See more red coming forward, Saul said. I'm not really like forecasting a ton more red today just based off of what I'm seeing on the chart. What is going on with this? This is the weirdest thing ever today. My mouse is just being so weird. $184.20 though, big support here. I'm really just waiting for that to break with Apple, and I see SPY has a major level too. And it actually is getting under there right now, so I would say I'm leaning more towards red than I am green, that's for sure. My only problem is that pre-market was very rough, guys. Like, that was a bad drop. You know, in the grand scheme of things, like when SPY opens up down 1.44%, that's a pretty bad move. That's a bigger move than like any of the moves up recently. So yeah, I mean, it really is. Or like at the top end of its range at the max point, like it's like, sheesh. Bye-bye, SPY, Mason said. Yeah, there it goes. Had to zoom in on it a little bit, but man, breaking 494 pretty hard. Come on, SPY. Let's have a good move down and maybe let like VXX and UVXY explode. I think it would actually be really cool if the VIX continued to rip up today. That's where I think a lot of the opportunity is. I've been watching that level for a while now. And hey, if you guys are voting up in the poll, make sure you like up the stream as well. Will the Federal Reserve cut or pause rates in May? They're pricing in a pause right now. Everyone was thinking cuts before. Boy, I can't believe it flipped that much towards a pause with that CPI data. I mean, it's over 60% now. That's pretty rough. We haven't been at 60% in May in a long time. I don't have the exact stat on it, but I think I actually have a screenshot of it on my desktop. Let me go check. I have one from a while ago. Let me see if I still have it or not. I think my dumbass deleted it. Hang on. Let me check. Yeah, I think I did. I've got so many files and stuff here. It's like impossible to know what's what anymore. Almost. Damn. Yeah, I had a picture a while ago of one of these from like, man, like a year and a half ago or something. Guess I got rid of it. I think I just moved it to a file, but might have got rid of it. Either way, let's been a long time since they've been pricing that in for May, so found that interesting. But going back to the SPY, intraday, which I know more of you guys care about, just the straight up intraday price action here. It's actually starting to point back down. Keep your eyes on it. If the floodgates start to open, that's where the good opportunity will be. Goldman Sachs is kind of having a rough morning here, isn't it? Wow. Hell yeah, Margaret. I was just checking that out. It's been going down quite a bit since the call. Very nice, Margaret. Fell down under 380 now. Nice job. Make sure you don't lose at this point. You might want to move that stop loss up to break even at this point now, but great stuff, Margaret. Great trade. Oh, gosh. I got the stop loss in. Hell yeah. Great job. Great job. Always have that plan in place. Love to hear that, Margaret. Good mindset. Great setup there.
All right, all right, all right.
Don't trade blind, guys. If you trade blind out there, I'm gonna send Greta after you.
How dare you?
But great job to you, Margaret. You're setting yourself up for some good success today. Good job, Goldman, too. All right, SPY. Big support down here around 493.60. Still just a lot of consolidation. I guess you could say 493.80. Just sitting right around 494-ish. You know, you got to give or take a little bit here. It's like little support range, I guess you'd say. Ooh, Xbox is trying the paper trade strat. Whoa. If you entered Goldman right when it was called, you should be up on that one. Unless you were late by like... Well, if you were late by over like 3 minutes, it's probably not the best. But wow, good movement down, 379.40. All right, Goldman. Like to see that one. I wish Apple in the market would actually turn back over harder. I'm kind of hoping the SPY breaks support just for the sake of good price action intraday. Tesla's actually almost coming back to even. They had a big drop off this morning too. I think back to a recent support. Yep. Pretty close to it. We zoom out on Tesla on the hourly chart, and you guys can see that big support that's sitting here right around 180. That's a big spot. I mean, huge right there, guys. Huge. Let me actually bring up the book map again, because I'll bet you 180 is pretty rough. Should update that soon, but it's all right. Too many updates there. You're looking at 180 on the Tessie here. Hey, what's up, Mason? What is up? And hey, shout out to everybody for joining up today, even the lurkers out there. Let's fucking go. Smash that like button. Vote up in the poll. I can't believe 83% of you guys are voting for pause in May right now, although Looks like that's what the market's pricing in, so I could see it. I could see it. At least the inflation rate fell a little bit from the last one. I mean, I didn't think that the reading this morning necessarily was that bad, but hey, the market did. And that's all that counts. It doesn't count what I think, you think, she thinks, he thinks. All that matters is what it thinks, which is the market. I guess the overall majority, but... What's up, Don? That almost sounded like a Cat in the Hat book. He thinks, she thinks, I think, you think? It almost sounds like something like out of something like Green Eggs and Ham or something. All right. Speaking of that, you know, I got to get my daughter some of those books. You guys got any recommendations on that? Jane said in a bull market, we buy dips. Ooh, be careful out there, Jane. That information today on the inflation data, and honestly, the way that this shifted for May is kind of freaking me out, Jane. Short term. We could see some short-term volatility. One big thing to be careful of too, guys, is if we think about SPY, what's a big level that we've been waiting for? It's $500, right? When did we finally hit 500? It was yesterday. We've only been above 500 for one day. And get this, we barely even closed above 500. So, like, whenever you look at this 500 hit here, like, moving to 503, like, if the market keeps going down here for a few more days and even a couple of weeks, people are going to look back and they're going to say, wow, that was a big $500 rejection. You know, that's what people are going to be looking at. And that's a big resistance there. For us to be back under there, and I mean under there this morning, as much as we are now, that's a pretty rough sign in the short term. I'm curious how long this slight little downtrend is going to last, because the market's been pricing in May rate cuts. It was even pricing in March cuts for a while. But now the plans are changing, and those plans changing are going to change the way the market's moving. Part of this bullishness has been, or a lot of it, has really been because of the prospect of rate cuts coming quick. With them getting paused out more, it's just bringing, or with them going more and more now towards dragging it out higher, that's going to be more and more negative on these stocks. Now, I'd say that's why we're down here. And for everyone who has listened to this twice now, just remember, you know, more people are joining up to the stream and stuff. So what I said at the beginning, I'm just reiterating for some people who just joined. Hell yeah, Gengar. Gengar says SPY to 400. That would be pretty rough. Oh my god. Mason, the title of the stream said shit in it. Oh my god, that's a total mistype, guys. It meant to say shit. Shit. Oh no, I'm gonna get ate up for that one. Hang on. I gotta take a screenshot of that one. Hold on. Okay. All right. Let me shit my title here. No, shift it, boy. Oh my gosh. That's pretty funny, guys. Sorry, Zooch. I didn't know that. It's not too big a deal, I don't think, but hopefully YouTube understands me there. Don, I have no idea. Alpha Blocks, okay. Miss Rachel, I've heard of Miss Rachel actually, okay. and maybe Blippy. I see. That's hilarious, though, guys. Got me really laughing. All right, let's go back to NVIDIA real quick. You guys keep asking about that one. Saying, what about NVIDIA? What about NVIDIA? Honestly, I see NVIDIA is falling off here. I do. I could see it going lower on the day. Maybe if not today, over the next couple weeks, I could see it starting to drop down a little bit. Got it to some pretty key levels. Cornish and Mason, you guys are awesome. But yeah, that's a big drop here. Honestly, NVIDIA is right around that $700 mark, so I'm waiting for a good move under there. It moved under there at open, but I mean, can you call that a real drop? The 1 minute candles never even closed under there, really, besides the one that just happened to barely close under there by like a cent. Other than that, it was just wicks moving down, so I'm going to keep watching NVIDIA at 700. I'm definitely leaning down, though, although, still having a few green candles here. I'm saying down on the day from where we are now at 1.4%. SPY 493, just still kind of consolidating around the low of day. Nothing too bad. Joe said AMD. Yeah, running back up in a big way, breaking up to 170, AMD's running back, but it's still down 1% on the day, which is a big negative. You might be able to see NVIDIA pop up a little bit intraday, but I'm not going bullish on that one on the week or anything here. Even if earnings are good, I don't see it. Especially because the earnings that are coming out aren't necessarily gonna make or break the market. Jason said new surge bot is quiet. Yeah, probably because the market's been kind of popping back and just flat here at the bottom. I'm thinking that's why. And even NVIDIA and ARM's down again. We're not getting those stocks like ARM that were moving good yesterday, or that are having these big extended breakouts today. We're not seeing that out of the market. Only to the downside. And then again, now it's all kind of consolidating, slightly coming up. The main thing was just the pre-market move. Since open today, there's been no real opportunities unless you're trading some select stocks to the downside. I would say Goldman Sachs was a good trade initially. Still looking great from the time it was called. Other than that, though, everything's just been kind of flat. It's under Trading Stream. Yes. For everybody who's confused out there, the SurgeBot is under Trading Stream Limited for free members, and for Trading Floor members, it's under Trading Stream. The Limited channel will quit calling out at a certain point in the day, whereas the Trading Stream one will continue to make callouts all throughout the day. So keep that in mind. Quiet but efficient, it seems. Most of those plays have been solid so far. Yeah, they've been pretty good, Justin, I would say, especially counting yesterday's plays, too. The only one was Apple puts today. That one was a little bit... I'd say that's the only slightly negative one there. But it still had a good move for the first, 10 minutes of the trade. Keep in mind, you guys don't have to buy these and hold them all day. Like I said earlier, make sure you're watching the SurgeBot video. It's only got 44 views, guys. Come on. I know that there's a lot of people out there in the stream that need to watch this video. You guys need to keep this on your radar. After the live stream today, give this a watch. Give it a watch. Maybe while you're eating, look, I know a lot of you guys are working right now too. If you're working out there, maybe just watch it on your lunch break, or watch it when you get, 15 to 20 minutes of a break or something along those lines. But it's crucial that you guys watch it. It's a big video. And you'll know right where the call outs are and everything if you watch that. So Mike said his kids used to love Paw Patrol. Man, I could sing that. She was watching Gordon Ramsay with me yesterday. It was funny. She wouldn't take her eyes off the damn TV either. I was like, come on, look over here. And she's like, nope, staring at the TV. All right, AMD right around 170, 170, 50. Yeah, no problem, Kevin. Yeah, like, guys, we keep posting up in the announcements channel and all the new channels that are out there in the Discord. Like, guys, make sure you're going through these channels. Look at all the announcements. The updates are going to be important. It's important that you guys see all that information. So, you know, there's the key lessons channel. There's the announcements channel, the start here channel. You're also going to want to maybe look at the notification toggle channel. And then also turn on some of your notifications for the trading stream. That's a big one too. Even turn on like the swing trading alerts now. We changed that a little bit. UPST Xbox said. Man, UPST's bouncing right off support. Moving crazy. It's got the earnings tonight. Man, I don't know what to make of UPST here, Xbox. It's a tough one in the short term. Okay, gotta take the boy to school. Thanks, Tom. No problem, Chris. No problem. Have a great rest of your day, Chris. Have a safe drive to school. Give the kids a shout out. That. Imagine like, 10, 15 years down the line. That would be nice. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Just gotta go check on the game. 1 second, so I'll actually bring up the 4-chart watch list. Or the 4-chart setup here. Oh yeah, she's sound asleep. All right. We are back. If you guys are here enjoying the stream today, smash up that like button. Let's go. Let's get those numbers up. That is some rookie numbers in these rackets.
All right, all right, all right.
Hell yeah, guys. Good morning, good day, and good night to everybody out there from around the world. Or no, what was it from Truman Show? Oh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I think that's what it was. Isn't that what it was, guys? Man, The Truman Show is an amazing movie. If you guys have never seen it, you've got to see The Truman Show. One of the best ones ever. It really is. To me, it's an all-time great movie. Fantastic, whoever came up with that. Amazon puts, Siam said. Siam, let's see. I actually really like this setup here. It's starting to look like an inverse head and shoulders pattern, actually. Especially if we see the rejection come in right here at 169.60. I'm definitely watching for this spot to hold up. And if that holds up and SPY's or Amazon's able to get below like 168.90, then I think puts could be a great play right here. But make sure that you see the rejection. Make sure that you see the move under this red level. Could be pretty cool. Yeah, no problem, EDM. That's definitely a big spot that my arrows are pointing to, though. Wow. I'm actually starting to really like this setup. I'll be honest, I'm enjoying watching it. All right, NVIDIA starting to move back up to recent resistance on the day, starting to slightly break. So are we going to see NVIDIA resurge back up today? It's still negative. So that sucks. That is a big negative right there that it's going down. Remember, though, today, guys, for anyone who's just now joining us, what was the big thing today? It was that CPI inflation data that came out. Came in a little bit hotter than expected, and it ended up pushing the percentages for a May rate cut. Well, we'll just say it's not being priced in for a cut now. It's being priced in for a pause. But either way, very interesting. That was the big news, very interesting revelation on the day, right? Because at first they were pricing in cuts in March, and then now in May, but now they're pricing in pause in May. What's it going to be? Are we going to get the March 20th, then they're going to start doing a pause in June too? Like, it's like they're literally taking it as they go, and the market is just pricing these things in a little bit wrong, I'd say. Yeah, no problem. No problem, no problem. Hey, if you guys are seeing any crazy stocks out there, feel free to shout them out here. I know that the market is down quite a bit today, so, you know, the main moves might even be down, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I'm sure there's a lot of bulls out there that are upset today, but, you know, these things happen. My main focus is Meta today, Sneak said. Nice. META. Starting to kind of rip back. Might even break this recent resistance. Might break in a pretty easy way. Jane said, I'm right on the week by $30. It's only Tuesday, so not upset at all. Yeah, that is true, Jane. Only one bad day, right? Let's bring it back. We got 4 more days here. Joe Lamb said, is SMCI double topping? Good morning, Joe. Sorry, I missed your message earlier on DBGI. Mason's long message covered it up, but SMCI looking good here. I do like 780, 776. It's hard to say it's going to be an exact double top, but this is definitely a big resistance here that this stock is at. Anywhere from 776 up to 780 is a major resistance. So I could see it hitting here and chopping, but just be aware today of your surroundings. Like Nvidia starting to come back pretty hard, so that might start pushing like SMCI higher. It very well could. That's a good recovery back on Nvidia. It's actually almost back to green on the day. Meanwhile, SPY is barely moving because, you know, there's just so much that goes into the S&P, but earlier, Joe asked about DBGI. Let's see that one. I've never heard of that one before. Digital brands. Oh, actually, maybe I have. Oh my God, Joe. What the? What the hell does this stock do? Digital Brands offers a variety of apparel products through direct-to-consumer and wholesale distribution. Various brands including Bailey 44, DSTLD, Stateside Sundry, Harper & Jones. Okay. Interesting. Digital Brands. I don't know what's going on with that one, though. Gotta go look on the Thinkorswim News tab here. DGBI. Or DBGI, that's it. Wow, they were actually paused for a minute. They had some guidance today, it looks like, so that's pretty big. Hell yeah, a lot of guidance there. Yeah, Nvidia is, Jane. Thing's on fire right now, but now it just ran into, remember, it's right at pre-market resistance now, so be a little wary of it, but a lot of momentum up right now, especially on this little high of day break. Since open, that high was right around 716. That little breakout there wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. We'll have to see if it gets back down today. scroll down a little bit. Saw a lot of earnings this morning, but nothing really caught my eye necessarily. The big thing is the PCI data. I was hoping they'd have a better chart for it, but we'll have to find one later on. We'll definitely have a good one in the video tonight, so make sure you guys are checking into that video later. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, Joe. That thing's on fire. DBGI. Freaking up 288%. Keeps pausing. It's not paused now, but it was earlier. Man, NVIDIA. That is an amazing move. Shout out to Christian and everyone that played that up today. Sean said Zoms through support. Man, Zom is brutal here, isn't it? The oil stocks starting to turn back over. Getting back down towards support around 100 to 150. By 150, I meant $100.50. Not like actually like 150. That'd be kind of nuts, but NVIDIA about to go green. Let's see. What do you think of ARM calls? Man, ARM's a tough one today. I'd be really careful with ARM, actually. I don't think I could get calls on ARM here. It might end up being a good dip buy, kind of like NVIDIA. If you do start to see some good momentum like you did with NVIDIA on like a decent break, then I think ARM could end up being good. But considering just the weakness today, not my favorite setup compared to others out there. That's for sure. Apparently UBS raised NVIDIA's price target to 850, guys. 850. Jane said she sold her NVIDIA call way too early. Poof. That's all right, Jane. I mean, you know, it's hard to catch the top, but still sounds like you had a decent one, right? Or did you sell too early when it was down, I guess? That's the question. Amazon 170 calls moving pretty good today, Kevin said. Oh, yeah. It ended up breaking that little spot we were watching there on Amazon. Never got that true rejection down. Ended up breaking out and above 169.60. And you guys can actually see how that was a pretty big spot. Like, a lot of consolidation here on the red arrow. We even look there. Another, like, little bounce off of it. Back to the upside. So, definitely a big spot right there. 169.60. Now it's about to break new highs of the day. Watch 171 from pre-market. That was a pretty big spot. I see, Jane. I see. And hey guys, just for anybody joining up today, I know that there's been a lot of people coming and going here this morning. If you guys are in the Discord and you're wondering, where is the bots? Where is the Surge bot? Make sure you're checking out hashtag Trading Stream Limited on the left side of the channel list. Trading Stream Limited and then Trading Stream if you're in the trading floor. So Trading Stream and Trading Stream Limited. Look for those two channels. If you're free, it'll be the limited one. If you're in the premium trading floor, it'll just be called Trading Stream. What's up, Steven? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. How's S-Bucks? I know that one's been a little rough lately, too. Go to the daily. Yeah, definitely down quite a bit. Boeing's starting to turn back over on the daily after a little consolidation here. Not the best look right now. Pretty bad drop today. Maybe we'll be seeing it move down towards 200 again. No problem, Jane. Talk to you later. Have a great one. Kitty out. I like it, Jane. See ya. Thanks for being here. All right, let's go, guys. There's also a new channel out there called hashtag Member Plays. If you guys are interested in that, you guys can post up your plays in there. If you're, playing anything and you want people to know or something, just look to check that out. Anyone out there is making any call outs, you can just post that up. All right, guys, we got to go over to the SM Body Bot here. What do we got going? What do we got, right? SM Bot. We got our Zom puts on the radar. Oh, no. They're almost down to $100 now. Boeing. How about MS puts? Wow. I just saw Boeing had some bad news. I saw something about deliveries drying up. I got some pretty bad news coming from CNBC apparently for that. Look at this. Boeing delivered only 27 planes in January, down from 67 in December. Its lowest tally since September. That's pretty rough. Of course, there's been a lot of bad news with that one lately. Kind of around support today, though. Watch 204.50. Pretty big area. The 205. Good move, good move. It'd be really good with Boeing if it could start to break this big support around 204, 204.50 and start to get under there for tomorrow. It'd be pretty brutal. It's a big spot. Let's go back to the book map on Tesla real quick. Man, 184, a big stack right there. Even bigger than 185 was today, which surprises me. 185 has usually been pretty huge, but man, look at these lower areas here. I mean, that's a lot of shares, guys. I bet 180 even has a ton, right? Oh yeah, 190,000 right there. Man, that's a lot of buyers though stacked up on Tesla. That's a pretty weird thing to see. Let's see. How's Tesla's chart looking? Because it almost seems like somebody, or a lot of people are looking to push Tesla up from these lower levels. But we'll have to eye this setup up closely because, man, that's a pretty rough rejection again today, right at resistance. Xbox says Visa, ticker symbol V. Decent pop up, 277.50. Okay. Not bad. Affirm is on the SM bot here. Got puts on the radar. Okay. Uber calls have quite a bit on SM. Not the best overall movement, though. Pretty slow day today, wouldn't you guys say? I mean, there's been a few stocks moving down, but besides those few stocks that ran down, and then besides NVIDIA, NVIDIA's been nice, right? Besides that one, it's just been kind of shitty out there. I gotta give it to NVIDIA, though. It just keeps putting up a fight. You know, just keeps going. Can't lie on that one. Hey guys, I have a question for you guys, okay? Now this is a pretty serious question, so make sure you guys let me know. I know that there's quite a few of you guys in here right now that join up on the live Q&As every single Wednesday. Okay, this Wednesday is gonna be Valentine's Day, so I'm curious, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the live Q&A tomorrow. Like, for example, like Sean, you're at every single one. Like, are you busy tomorrow night during the live Q&A, or like, what should we do here? You know, I'm just kind of wondering, like, how many of you guys will be able to make it or won't be able to make it for that Q&A Wednesday, for the ones that usually do come. So let me know. It's Valentine's Day. You know, I'm curious how many of you guys will show up or not. Xbox said I'll be free for the event. Mason has a date with Selena Gomez. Oh shit. I love you like a love song, baby. That's one of my favorite songs by her. Sean said I'll be there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Got my Sneaks, said I'd like to check it out. Sneaks, are you in the premium Discord? Sneaks, you have to be a member of the trading floor for that one, but if you're interested in becoming a member of the trading floor, just check out the link I'm about to throw in the chat. It's Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern. Chad said he'll try to join. Nice. It is for trading floor members only, though, so just keep that in mind, guys. But awesome. Sean said he'd be there. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Rick said he was able to avoid one. That's funny. Money saved and no crowds. For real, Rick. I had to cancel mine because of the live Q&A. I never thought about that whenever I placed the reservation a while ago. And then I was like, shit. We got the live Q&A, now I had to cancel. I'm like, oh, man. Kind of sucks, but it's all right. The only reason it sucks is because, you know, the girlfriend was really looking forward to it. And now she's like, you know, that's why it sucks. Not because of the Q&A or anything like that. I actually had my reservation for 4:45 p.m. anyways, so I was going to make it back for the Q&A either way. But I just figured I'd play it safe and just say, screw it, we'll just go out to eat on the weekend or something, right? Screw Wednesday night. We'll just go out to eat on Saturday. Not a big deal. I'd make Selena watch it with me. Oh, gosh, Mason. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Man, Rick. That's funny. All right, guys, we're going to stop our poll here. The Federal Reserve cutting interest rates. About 82% of you guys said pause for May. I was surprised it was that skewed. That's a big difference than what I thought. And man, Nvidia just keeps going. It doesn't stop. Does not stop. Now up to 1.27% on the day. AMD's up to 173 as well. Like, oh my gosh. Guys, we are seeing some insane movement to the upside since open on a few stocks. Man. SPY's not really coming back. QQQ coming back better, but man, great trades out there though by a few of you guys. Saw some good ones earlier today. Oh. Hold up 1 second, guys. Give me just 1 minute. Right on. Ooh, sorry about that. Smack the freaking stuff here. Yeah, it's a pretty big poll vote, though, I'd say. Have it be that crazy. Here's all the levels underneath on Tesla for anyone interested today. 180 even is nice. 182, 184. Beautiful spots. Pretty big moves, though. That's the book map. Going over to the SPY here, 495. SPY is sitting right at, well, right around its high of day. We'll say within cents of it. Definitely a big spot on that SPY. If it could break like 495.25 right here, could see a decent little run, I think. Especially considering Nvidia and a few of these stocks are starting to go green, but we'll see. Ooh, someone said solar stocks in the chat. Enphase. Plug. What about FSLR? I'm just looking at anything like clean energy. Blink. All right, SPY itself, man, just not really able to get itself back up here. Looking at the daily chart, just barely up, but nothing crazy. Let's see W for Wayfair. Nothing there. What about Meta? Come on, Meta. Oh, wow. Coming back alive. Almost back up to 468. Pretty big intraday level. Not the biggest ever, but fairly large, we'll say. Not liking this movement today, guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are pretty pissed off with it, too. Very slow this far. Let's be careful for a midday sell-off again. Just, we'll see. Come on, SPY. Let's get it. Nvidia refusing to die even though the market is dying. Economy tells you two things. I'd say it's a pretty fair statement by Gengar. Fair, you know, pretty fair. Right, Nvidia still holding well. Still at like 732. Not bad, not bad. Holding its ground. Watch resistance around like 733.50, 734. Big spot there. On Nvidia. I'll actually even draw it out right there. It's so big, I think. We'll say 734 even. All right, DraftKings, are you coming back? Hey, DraftKings actually did come back a little bit. There we go. Disney trying to. Nice. Disney's off support at 108. Holding up nice. Disney's not bad. Let's go, Disney. I like that move. Yeah, it's like it'll call out 1,000% runner Xbox, and then people will be like, I wanted 10,000. Yeah. That's funny. All right, guys. I think we're gonna have to call the stream right around here. The market's just too slow. Disney actually starting to move though. Look at that one. Nvidia consolidating like hell up here at 732. We got SPY moving. Snowflake. Nice. Still sitting around 230. How about Pfizer? Ooh. Ooh, that's a bad drop by Pfizer today. Definitely not the best one out there. Back to break even there. Come on, Pfizer. Get your ass going. How's PLNH, Planet 13 as well? Sitting at 72 cents. What an interesting stock. Starting to tank back lower. Let's see how low Planet 13 can get here. Let's play a game. How low will she go is the question. Let's say 50 cents. I don't know. I'm looking at like 60 cents short term. 50 cents wouldn't be too bad either. With the average in down there. It's just a waiting game on this one. You're waiting for the marijuana news. If it ever comes. Who knows how many years it's going to take, right? Jesus Christ. How many years will it be? I thought in 2016 these were going to get done. Not this stock, but, you know. Like, go to, like, CGC or something. Totally would have thought that by now they were getting done. It's like, holy shit. Can the government get it together? We're too worried about the Ukraine. All right, Planet 13. SPY, come on now. Still rejecting off resistance. pretty stiff rejection. Go to the 1 minute chart. Definitely a hard level to break. Stephen Cook said, Christ, what a brutal market. Yeah, for real. Nice and slow. You know, just brutal price action this morning. At least we moved down a lot and opened with a few stocks, but then a lot of them ripped right back. Let's see Meta one last time. It's starting to reject right off that pre-market level. Maybe Meta to the downside could be pretty good. That's a pretty big resistance it's at. Especially if it breaks the support at like 464.90-ish. Man. I think this could be a pretty fun play back down, actually. Whoa, look at Meta. Very interesting. Might be a good put opportunity intraday. Catch some good momentum back down. Maybe a retest of like 460. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice, but... All right, guys. And gals, of course. Thank you guys for joining up and joining the morning live stream here. Don't forget the new updates just came out with SurgeBot. So if you are confused by those, make sure you are looking at the announcements channel. Also, make sure you're also looking at key lessons. Look at those two. There's going to be a lot of education opportunities in there for the new updates and the new SurgeBot. So make sure you give those videos a watch. Let me watch the other one again. Let me go in there and click on it, because I'm not kidding, guys. Like, it's kind of... I'm just going to be honest here. It's kind of sad that the video only has 50 views right now. There's more viewers watching this right now, and I know most of you guys are looking at SurgeBot. If you have not watched this yet, you got to watch it, or else you're not going to understand. You'll be confused, and you'll end up just blowing money for no reason. So give it a watch. Just give it a watch, guys. Here you go. Sending the link in the chat right now. Make sure you give it a watch. But all right, guys. Other than that, have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope to see you all in the Discord. Come on, let's go. Let's hype it up. Especially if we see the market starting to move. Let's find some fire plays. But other than that, it's the NVIDIA show. Have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you later. And hey, thanks to Zooch for subscribing. Let's go, Zooch. Appreciate that. If you guys are also new here, make sure you smash up that sub. Good reminder. Let's go.